Are you looking for the best smart mini projector? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best cameras for photography on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Anker Nebula Mars 2 Pro. The Mars 2 Pro is our favorite portable projector here due to its light output, overall image quality, ease of use and affordable price. This mobile device is a bit bigger than most other portable projectors here, but still small enough to hide completely under a 6-pack of Coke. The built-in 12,500 mAh battery is good for about 3.5 hours, longer if you just run it as a Bluetooth speaker. There are apps built in, some of which consider the Mars 2 a portable device, meaning you can download content to its 8GB internal memory for offline watching. The faux leather strap also makes carrying the outdoor projector around super easy. Number 2. AAXA P6X. I like the top projector better, but the AAXA P6X is my pick when money is tight. Not only is it less expensive than the Anker above, it's also brighter with superior battery life. This mini projector fits in my hand, creates a 720p image, and has a huge 15,000 mAh battery. An HDMI input and USB connection lets you connect and power a streaming stick. The stick connection is important because the AAXA lacks built-in apps. Light output is impressive for its size and price, about 50% more than the Anker Mars 2 Pro, though its contrast ratio is a bit less. The internal battery should last around 90 minutes in the mini projector's brightest mode, and an impressive 240 minutes in eco mode, probably a little less if you're also powering a streaming stick. The internal speaker isn't great, but there's a headphone jack you can connect to a portable speaker. Number 3. Xgimi Halo Plus. The Xgimi Halo Plus is a little large to truly be considered mini, but it is fairly small. Easily portable is probably a more accurate description. It projects a 1080p picture and has a 2.5-hour battery. It has Android TV built in, so streaming is far easier than with many other portables. It performs far better than most mini projectors, but it's also way bigger and costs a lot more. Number 4. AAXA 8P. Unlike many of the other projectors on this list, the AAXA 8P can't run on a battery. You need to plug in its power adapter, but it's so small, bright and cheap it makes the list anyway. There are certainly less expensive projectors out there, but nothing we've seen at this price or lower, with the exception of the Vimgo 10P, is worth recommending. The 8P is absolutely tiny, roughly the same overall volume as the Anker Capsule, which does have a battery, though obviously rectangular instead of cylindrical. It's significantly brighter than the Capsule. It even has a few streaming apps built in, plus an HDMI port for connecting an external source. The image quality is okay, but for the size, price and relatively high light output, it's hard to knock it. Number 5. Anker Nebula Capsule. The Anker Nebula Capsule is smaller than a can of soda, but can create a big image. Well, maybe not big, but TV-sized, certainly. It's not particularly bright, nor loud, but for something that can fit in your pocket it's great. The other options here offer a far brighter, better image, but if size is your main concern, the Capsule looks better than you'd expect for its price and stature. Number 6. Vimgo 10P. The Vimgo P10's price fluctuates between $170 and $270, in the same ballpark as our favorite cheap projector, the AAXA 8P. It's a lot larger than the 8P, the largest cheap projector we've tested actually, making it far less portable. It's still small compared to full-size and more expensive projectors, however. Picture quality is better than the 8P in some ways, worse in others. The Vimgo 10P has a great contrast ratio and decent brightness, but the color is remarkably terrible. The center of the image is noticeably sharper and brighter than the rest of the image. It's not great. But the price is a perfectly watchable image for around $250. It even has Netflix built in. The main downside is that, like the 8P, it lacks a battery.